It's Clive Peckham.
Clive, and what's your role, Clive?
I'm the European Projects Officer for Nievre, who's the lead in this Eeig project.
Well, listen, very welcome to Donegal.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully you'll get a chance to see some of the fantastic scenery, but you've been here before. So.
Well, I do. Yeah, I remember coming to the beach in Bangrana and other places when I was at university at Coleraine, so it was it'd be good to go back.
How long did you spend at Coleraine?
3 years.
Memorable moments?
I had a good time. It's great.
Now tell me, we're at this Broadband Conference here in Donegal today. What's your thoughts?
Well, what's really important about this is that it means this is remote rural regions of Europe working together to have common solutions to help ensure prosperity, to help ensure that young people have a future, and help ensure that we still have a vibrant. We're all at the periphery of Europe, but we want to be in the heart of Europe. So the broadband is a key element in that. And this conference today is really us pooling our common knowledge, our common resources, working with a number of experts from across the whole of Europe to really produce solutions that can help all of us keep people, keep jobs, and keep going in Europe.
You're going to be doing a presentation now shortly?
I'm going to be now in one of the workshops. We're looking at really how you measure what people want, how you encourage business to get involved, how you develop solutions like, for example, health solutions for broadband, which can really help people, like just say something like a doctor's surgery, where people can go there, they can have remote analysis. So really ways of how you use this technology for the benefit of people in Donegal and throughout rural Europe.
You had a look at some of the Donegal infrastructure.
Yeah.
Well, what's your thoughts on the Donegal infrastructure at the minute, and where does it need to be improved?
Right, well that's not my area. I'm not a technician. I'm the one who deals with how you use it in the end. But what I can help say that is that clearly there's a lot of the basis here for a leap to the future. There's obviously been a great deal of work being done in putting in the basic infrastructure, particularly around the larger population centres. Now clearly what we're looking at here is really how to get it out to the remoter areas to make sure that everybody in Donegal can benefit, and that's why we're here today. Now, I'm not a technician. I'm not. That was Colin. He's the technician. He's the engineer. My job is really to work with people who are setting up what they call observatories, to look at what people need, look at what the infrastructure can do at the end. Like, for example, a business. Okay, it's connected up to the broadband, but what trainings does it need? What markets can it now access? What extra jobs can it do? How can tourism benefit? So that's what my job is really, to see how you can benefit from this technology, not the nuts and bolts.
So what you can more or less is advise for like some different rural communities, from GPs to small businesses to pharmacies to sports people, just maybe how beneficial broadband can actually be for the business. Take for example a GP, if a patient can't visit the doctor, I'm sure if the infrastructure was there, they could actually have a one-to-one consultation. They can do that.
It's already being done. I mean, when we had the last meeting, we had a great example from the north of Sweden. Now, north of Sweden, you think you've got a low population here. There, they've got something like 2 or 3 people per square kilometre. That's really low. And what they set up there is a system based like you have people at home. Okay, it needs some investment, yes, but it means these people in more remote communities, they can do this visit. They can link up. It's not just like the GP, it's also the hospitals. They might have a central hospital somewhere like Letterkenny, but then they can be remote and they can have an analysis done, a consultation done by the leading consultant in the hospital at a long distance. Is that sort of technology, where technology can be of real benefit to the community?
Yeah, we had that experience now with a family member was able to consult with the main consultant in Dublin and Letterkenny.
That sort of thing. Yeah.
Now, the pleasure at the weekend, I was working with BT. We were involved with the City of Culture. We were doing a live streaming event there in Derry City. Yeah. We were streaming 70 megabytes concert Open Voices.
Yes.
The quality was 100%. We're streaming into all the bars. There's no reason year to come that other facilities in rural parts of Ireland and other rural parts of Europe could experience the same.
That's the sort of the cultural benefits you can have. Again, that's exactly what some communities are doing now. So you can have things like concerts and live concerts streamed directly to rural communities. So you can actually turn things like sort of village halls into real community centres where you can have live concerts. It's a great way of keeping young people as well. For example, you could even have a streaming of one of the main discos, for example. If you have one of the, I can't remember where it is now, it's somewhere in Spain. I think like they've got one of the DJs based on one of the big discos in somewhere like Barcelona. They can now stream it out into the rural communities. Now that's the sort of thing which can help keep people, it can keep, get the atmosphere going. And that's again is a very, very viable future possibility. But again, of course, you need the investment. And if you're going to get it out to the more remote rural communities, that's where we've really got to think of the best solutions. That's why we're here today, is to see how we can get the best solutions to these places at the best price.